Eren versus the whole Shinobi Alliance. I'm so dead. The Rumbling versus Shinobi Alliance?
Jared, come on. What we doing?
What you mean, bro? I'm asking a real question here. What's the play? There's got to be a play.
What do you mean, what's the play? Call in the Hokage. Call in. We're good. I'm not doing this. I can't do it.
I think it's all about planning. 10 million Titans is a lot of Titans, bro. That's enough Titans to tear through the planet. When you compare that to the raw power of the Hokages, yes, they'll take them down. But it's not just Naruto, QB. I annihilated all 10 million Titans.
So essentially what you're telling me is that Eren could beat Naruto then, I guess, with the rumbling?
I mean, what I'm saying is, yeah, bro, technically.
So you heard it here first. Now, I never thought we would even have to have this type of conversation, because when you're thinking about the rumbling, I immediately start to think of anime characters that scale higher than planetary, but maybe that's not all it takes. Maybe there actually is more to it. We know when Eren actually unlocks the founding Titan power, he's able to unleash all of the wall Titans, and the wall Titans actually end up being colossal Titans. They can swim, they can destroy cities within seconds. There's so many of them that these anime characters going up against Eren's the rumbling, you really have to consider, can they protect the planet? Can they fight off the rumbling? For a rough estimate of how many colossal Titans are involved in the rumbling, I've seen anywhere from 600,000 all the way up to 1,000,000. And each wall Titan also stands around 50 meters tall, which is insane. We have an article here by CBR titled Attack on Titan. The rumbling is really unstoppable. Now, I actually want to take one excerpt from this article because it's going to help us dissect how powerful Eren's rumbling is. In the dawn of humanity, the entire world outside Paradis Island banded together and pooled their resources to assemble a fleet of the most powerful weapons currently possessed by mankind. While the barrage of missiles did succeed in eliminating a handful of Colossus Titans as they swim across the sea, the fleet was ultimately helpless to stop them and swiftly obliterated. The Colossus Titans used the powerful waves from their rapid swimming to toss the boats into the air, and the steam they gave off instantly incinerated anyone who had the misfortune to be exposed to it. So CBR is clearly breaking down how powerful these Colossus Titans are, but not only that, the rumbling has access to around 600,000 to 1,000,000 of them worldwide. So you know what I had to do? I had to take your favorite anime characters and we're going to see if they would have the ability to survive the rumbling. First up, we're going with Goku. Personally, I believe this is a no-brainer, but when you're looking at Goku, would he have to destroy the planet? Would he have to get rid of everybody on the planet just to stop the rumbling? I don't really think so. I think Goku can go through each Colossus Titan one by one, send them to the other world if he needs to. If he needs to find Eren, he can get through that way, but we know that Goku's power level is so insane. Any of Goku's immediate ki blasts would be enough to deal with Eren's rumbling. I mean, if you went into MUI like you see in the picture here, I mean, come on. We're moving on to the next person here, and we have Saitama from One Punch Man. Obviously, we can speak on Saitama boxing with the likes of a Cosmic Fear Garo. We've seen Saitama fight the likes of a Boros. We've seen him blow up an entire mountain with just one punch. We can already point to the Elder Centipede being way larger than any Colossus Titan that Eren could call out to fight Saitama. The rumbling would be a very, very small feat for Saitama because Saitama has blown away opponents that are way worse. Moving on, we see that we have Gojo from JJK. Now, this is an interesting one. The reason why I say that is because we know that Gojo obviously has access to infinity. He has limitless, so it's going to be hard for the Titans to even land punches on him. But what we need to focus on is the range of Gojo's domain expansion. Because last time I checked, Gojo's domain expansion cannot engulf the entire Earth. So there's obviously going to need to be some parameters that Gojo's going to have to use where he's using a domain expansion for a couple of Titans, and then there's other Titans that he would have to box 1v1. Would he be able to survive Eren's rumbling with so many Titans going from all around the planet, all destroying everything and coming down to one single point to attack him? I don't know how Gojo's going to be able to fight all them off because, as far as we know, we have not seen any great stamina feats from Gojo, but that does not mean he does not have insane stamina. I believe that if you're an anime character that needs to counter the rumbling, a battle of attrition is probably the main thing. You're going to need top tier durability durability, and you're gonna need a lot of stamina. So Gojo is kind of in that gray area for me right now. But you see who's next up. We have Naruto Uzumaki versus Eren's Rumbling. Now I know initially people were talking about the Rumbling going up against the Shinobi Alliance, and obviously I still am picking the Shinobi Alliance. I think there's way too many top tier Shinobi. You have the Hokage, you have top tier Kage from other villages. You have so much at your disposal, and they've also had experience going up against tailed beasts, which are way stronger enemies. But the problem here is that if you're going up against Naruto by himself, he's gonna have to deal with almost around 1,000,000 of these Colossus Titans. And I believe that Naruto may have a tough time depending on which mode he's in. One of the greatest assets to Naruto is that he has great chakra reserves. Not only is he part of the Uzumaki clan that just has great chakra all around already, but Naruto also has access to the Nine Tails. And if we're giving him access to Nine Tails chakra, he can use shadow clones to help charge up his Sage Jutsu so he can switch in and out. I mean, Naruto is going to have a chakra charging loop. Now, the reason why I said the mode of Naruto is very key here is because if we're giving him Sage or 6-Pass Senjutsu, True Seeker Orbs, these things land on the Titans, they're crumbling. We know that the Titans' weak points are their nape, and I believe that's gonna be his strength against the Rumbling. Next up, we're going with Asta from Black Clover. Can Asta survive the Rumbling? That's very, very tough because I believe that Asta has the speed to really get rid of as many Titans as possible, but I'm not sure on Asta's stamina. That's the only thing that's making me hold back. I believe that Asta has a durability for it because the anti-magic mana skin that he has available to him, he would definitely be able to tank attacks, but would he be able to take out all of the Titans while keeping his energy up? That's the thing I'm worried about when it comes to Asta. I'm not sure if Asta's gonna be able to outlast all of these Titans by himself based off of the energy that he's gonna be using from Libe. It's a lot. Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. How is he doing against the Rumbling? When I'm thinking about Ichigo going up against the Rumbling, the first thing I'm thinking about is his Fullbringer abilities. The fact that Ichigo was able to get his Shinigami powers back by being able to manifest the souls and objects and outside things, I feel like it's perfect for going up against the Rumbling. I think that those Fullbringer powers going up against the Rumbling, it would help keep his Ryatsu up, his stamina up, and it will cause a very, very big dent in the numbers of the Titans. And if worst came to worst, Mugetsu Ichigo, final Getsuga Tensho Slash, is taking out as many Titans as possible. Next up, we have Monkey D. Luffy. When I'm thinking about Gear 5 going up against Eren's Rumbling, I think that Luffy is going to be going crazy. He's going to be having Titans turn into rubber, any techniques, anything they throw at him, he's going to be blocking it with the ground. I mean, because when Luffy is in the Devil Fruit Awakening form, he affects the opponents and the environments around him. We even saw him grab lightning. But Eren's Rumbling is not a test of how powerful you are, but it's a test on your stamina. It's a battle of attrition. Can you survive 1,000,000 of these things coming at you? In Luffy's Gear 5 form, I'm worried. And the only reason why I'm saying I'm worried is because we saw that every time Luffy's using any top tier techniques, whether it is Gear 4 Bounce Man or you have Gear 5, he always needs time to rest. I don't know what's gonna be happening during that rest time. Does Luffy have the durability to keep up with the Titans? Absolutely. He can tank techniques all day, but does he have the stamina to keep up the top tier advanced hockey techniques plus his Devil Fruit Awakening? I think that's where it gets a little iffy. But Luffy does have one trick up his sleeve that I think he would be able to help him. The only thing I'm worried about is the quantity of the Colossus Titan, which is why I would like to bring up Luffy knocking out 50,000 in Fishman Island. Luffy has access to top tier Conqueror's Haki. If Luffy's able to use his Conqueror's Haki on such an elite level that he would be able to knock out hundreds of thousands of these Colossus Titans, that's gonna be a problem for them, absolutely. Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. I personally believe he could survive the Rumbling, absolutely, because we know that Meliodas has boxed against Chaos, but I don't even think I need to go there. Meliodas has access to Revenge Counter and Full Counter, so any of the techniques, any of the damage that he's getting from all of the Titans, he can just flip it right back to them. Meliodas also has the ability to clone himself like Naruto, but there's a difference. When Naruto clones himself, he's not really dividing the chakra amongst the numbers. But Meliodas is dividing his magic power amongst his clones. So it would be a little tougher for Meliodas because he's going to be splitting his power up. But if you're making around 6 to 7 and assigning them each to take around 50k of the Colossus Titans out, I think Meliodas is definitely capable of doing just that. And Meliodas also has access to a move called Trillion Dark, and we've seen this move used against the Demon King himself. The projectiles of dark magic energy going out, I think that would be able to take out as many Colossus Titans as needed. Meliodas is a powerhouse. Lastly, we have Midoriya from My Hero Academia going up against the Colossus Titans. Now, I heard some of Manga Deku's feats, but I don't know them all too well. We know that he gains more abilities on the way. Would that be able to help him going up against the Colossus Titans? I'm not sure, because it depends on how much of the one for all quirk he can really control. We know that sometimes he's struggling with a certain percentage of power because it's too powerful for his body. Personally, I believe in the rumbling situation, those issues are inexcusable. You cannot have the one for all quirk also attacking you while you're trying to defend yourself from over 1 million Colossus Titans. And we have to put it in perspective. The Colossus Titans are way bigger than the Gigantomachia. Personally, I think Deku would be able to take out a certain number of Titans, but not the entire rumbling. Now, you guys let me know down in the comment section below, which of these anime characters do you think would be able to survive the rumbling? Eren's stock did go up recently, but I personally believe a majority of these anime characters are still okay. They're still fine. The rumbling really is just a battle of attrition, and if you're struggling with that, then you're definitely getting cleared out. Now, you guys let me know down in the comment section below, how powerful do you think Eren's rumbling is? And with that, I'll see you guys next time.